Hello, everybody. This is Dave Cruzen coming to you from Duff Kingston Gymnasium in El Dorado, Illinois, at the El Dorado High School gym. And we are getting ready for the Gallatin County Lady Hawks to start play in the Lady Eagle Winter Classic. And they are going to open up with the Harrisburg Lady Bulldogs. They are the final game of day one. There's been 3 others today. And the previous game between Edwards County and Goreville just finished up. So the Lady Hawks are taking the floor right now. Got about 10 minutes or so before the start of this one. And the Lady Bulldogs also checking out on the floor. So we're going to get some things squared away here, and we'll be back in a few moments and get you some information about this one as we get started here in just under 10 minutes.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pin boards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
The philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
Shawnee Tree Service LLC is a fully insured local business that provides 24/7 service on storm cleanup. They also provide tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. Contact Gallatin County native Garrett Crane at 618-383-3019 for all your needs. The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, the West family, Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters, the Russell family, Class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks athletics.
And we're back. We got just about 5.5 minutes to go before the start of this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the previous games that were played here earlier today. In the first game of the day, the Carmi Lady Bulldogs opened up against the Lady Eagles, the host Lady Eagles from El Dorado, and Carmi advanced to the winner's bracket of that game with a 56-16 victory over El Dorado. Game 2, which apparently has been the game of the day thus far, was between the Vienna Lady Eagles and the Hamilton County Lady Foxes. And the Lady Foxes upset the Lady Eagles 60-52 to advance to the winner's bracket. And the game previous to ours, the Edwards County Lady Lions defeated the Goreville Lady Black Cats 55-27. And they advanced to the winner's side as well. So coming up on Monday, the first game of the day in the consolation bracket, El Dorado will face off with Vienna at 8:30. And then at 10 o'clock, Goreville will face the loser of this game at 10 a.m. At 11:30 on Monday, Carmi will take on Hamilton County in the winner's bracket. And then at 1 p.m. on Monday, Edwards County will face off with the winner of this game. And from there, the teams will advance either to Wednesday or Thursday, Wednesday being the consolation evening and Thursday being the championship evening for the tournament. So that's where we're at with that. Let's take a look at the game we have in front of us here, the Lady Hawks and the Lady Bulldogs of Harrisburg. And coming into this one, the Lady Hawks come into this with a record of 11 wins, 8 losses, 4-0. And in the GEC, they are the Greater Egyptian Conference regular season champions right now, with wins with a clean sweep this season over Pope County and Hardin County, the other two teams in the conference this season. So 11-8, 4-0 in the GEC. For Harrisburg, they come into this game with a record of 15 wins and 4 losses. They are 4-0 in the River to River Conference. And these two teams have met previously as they opened the season with one another. And Harrisburg defeated the Lady Hawks in the first game of the year for both teams. And I had the score. I've lost the score, but that's okay because it was not a pleasant evening for the Lady Hawks as they dropped one. The Lady Bulldogs are one of the best teams, one of the best ladies basketball teams in this half of the state, and probably one of the better teams in the state. Unsure of a ranking for the Lady Bulldogs, but with only 4 losses, and those 4 losses have been to schools who are just tremendous programs, such as Carmi is having a great year this year, the Benton Lady Rangerettes, and can't recall the other teams that they lost to, but those are quality programs that they have dropped games to. So the Lady Hawks have an uphill battle in this one, facing off against Harrisburg. But I'm sure Coach Brazier got the ladies ready to roll, and they have an opportunity to advance to the winner's bracket with a victory. And if not, they will go to the loser's bracket, and you would have to think that in the consolation portion, they would have as good a shot as anybody to win the consolation championship of this tournament. So we got about a minute and a half. We're going to step away, get a drink real quick, and we'll be back in about 60 seconds with the starting lineups. And we got both teams being called back to their respective benches. We're getting ready for the starting lineup. There I am. I'm with you today, Dave Cruzen. Happy to be here on a cold and snow flurry Saturday afternoon. Hope wherever you are, you're nice and warm and getting ready to enjoy a little Lady Hawk basketball. Try to fix our camera here, make it a little bit more enjoyable for everybody. And we're getting ready for the announcement of the starting lineups. It looks to me, as I'm sitting here behind the bench, that the Lady Hawks will go with their normal starting lineup.
Visitors on the scoreboard, the Lady Hawks of Gallatin County.
Cadence Holloway is called out of the tunnel first. Cadence is a junior. Sophie Wargle, she is a sophomore. Riley Russell, one of the two seniors on the squad. And the other senior, number 23, Hannah Forrester. And number 31, Hallie Holmes, a sophomore, will round out the starting lineup for the Lady Hawks. And let's take a look here. The Harrisburg Lady Bulldogs, as they are getting ready to be announced.
Now the home team on the scoreboard, the Lady Bulldogs of Harrisburg. Junior, number 0, Maddie Walker.
Maddie Walker, she is a junior.
Number 4,
Jamison Green.
Number 11, Coral Hathaway.
Coral Hathaway.
A senior, number 11,
Emma Harbison.
A senior, number 21, Douglas.
And McKendra Douglas will round out the starting rotation for the Lady Bulldogs.
He's assisted by Jake North.
And of course, the coaches for both teams are Coach Chris Fromm for the Lady Hawks and Coach Jake Stewart for the Harrisburg Lady Bulldogs.
From Accident, Maryland, Ethan Harris. And from Mount Coffee, Mississippi, Caleb Moss.
And the officials doing a little house cleaning there, making sure the volleyball pads are down. And we're getting ready to get things going. Hallie Holmes will jump center with Maddie Walker. Rocky Hull getting ready to toss the ball up, and here we go. Lady Hawks control the tip, and they will have the ball first possession. Riley Russell, top of the key with the ball. Works to the right side to Forrester. Now Holmes, top of the key, tries to dump it down low to Russell. Off her hands, saved by Holloway. Back end to Forrester. Now over to Russell, and the Lady Hawks will reset with a 1-4 set on offense. Off to Wargle. To Holloway. She dumps it down low to Russell. Nice job. Good look. And the Lady Hawks quickly with the defensive pressure against the Lady Bulldogs. They get it ahead to Walker. She drives the length and lays it up. No good. Her second shot up and good. Lady Hawks are going to have to keep them off the boards. And now the Lady Bulldogs with a little full court pressure. Wargle to Russell. Russell across the line, working against the defender. Gives it off to Wargle. Wargle underneath. Russell out in the corner. Forrester fires one up. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll be last touch Gallatin, be Harrisburg basketball. We are working with the shot clock in this one today. So this is an unfamiliar thing for the Lady Hawks, as they are not used to the shot clock. Ball into the front court, number 11. That is Coral Hathaway. Her shot no good. Or I'm sorry, that was Emma Harbison. Her shot was no good. Didn't touch anything, out of bounds. And the Lady Hawks will take over at 6:47 to go, first quarter. Wargle into Russell, back to Forrester on the far side. Forrester back to Russell, working against the pressure of the Bulldogs. Russell dribbles through it all the way down. Going to go to the block on the baseline. Looking for help. Bounce pass into Wargle. Wargle spins into defense, back to Russell. We got a timeout quickly by Coach Fromm as he wants to reset things a little bit. And we are at the 6.5 mark of the first quarter. Just getting started in this one. We'll give you the upcoming schedule for all the teams coming up here shortly. Just a reminder, too, that the Gallatin County Hawks boys team will be in action tonight. They are over at Harrisburg, 6 o'clock tonight. We will not have a broadcast of that, but you can catch it if you're at home on Bulldog Media. I believe they will be broadcasting that game. Riley Russell to inbound for the Lady Hawks. Throws it into the back court, or to the top of the key to Forrester, not into the back court. Forrester gives it off to Russell. To Wargle. Wargle over to Forrester on the far side. Fires up a long three. Thinks she was afraid the shot clock was going to expire. It was close, but not expiring. Harrisburg quickly down court. Coral Hathaway with the ball, drives to the goal. She goes up. She is going to be fouled. And we got the first foul coming against Gallatin County. Looks like it's going to be whistled against Riley Russell. And that is her first, team first. And that will send Coral Hathaway to the line to shoot two. First shot rims in and out. Second free throw on its way. No good as well. Rebound. Sophie Wargle runs down the long rebound, gets it off to Cadence Holloway. Cadence works her way up across the line, spins back toward the middle. Down underneath the Sophie, cut into the basket. Good look and a good cut by Sophie Wargle. And the Lady Hawks take a lead over the Lady Bulldogs. And Riley Russell tries to break up the pass, but she is going to be whistled for a foul as she was going after the loose ball. And that will be her second, team second. And that is bad news that Riley has picked up her second foul with 5:46 to go in the first quarter. Pass into Hathaway. She drives, lays it up off the board and in. And that is her first basket of the night. And the Bulldogs with pressure again. Russell works the ball up, now cuts back to the right side. Looks like she's going to be trapped. She gets caught in the corner. We're going to have a foul coming against Harrisburg. Number 21 drew that foul. That is McKendra Douglas, and that will be her first. And it will be the team first for the Bulldogs. Checking in for Harrisburg, number 20, Ava Brown, as number 11, Emma Harbison, will go to the bench. Ball inbound and knocked out of bounds. Coach Matt Lawler coming in, giving us a big wave there. So he's working on a sack of popcorn. Bulldogs into the front court, underneath to Hathaway. Out top to Brown. Brown over number 21, Douglas. Fires it up. No good. Rebound. Hallie Holmes nearly has it taken away, and a jump ball is going to be called. That'll be Harrisburg basketball, as Hallie was tied up under the goal. 5:13 to go, first quarter. Harrisburg to inbound under their own goal. Number 21, Douglas, flips it in up top, Maddie Walker. Walker gives it off to Brown, now up top to Hathaway. Hathaway over to Douglas, underneath to number 4, that is Green. She turns, she shoots, she is fouled. And she is going to go to the line and shoot a pair. And the foul. Foul is on Hallie Holmes. That'll be her first. That'll be the team third, as Green will go to the line and shoot two. for Harrisburg. First shot is up, and it is no good. Lady Hawks need to box out here. Make sure they get a rebound if there is one. Green's second shot on the way. It is good. And Harrisburg takes the lead back at 5-4. Over to Abby Eastman, who has checked in now. Back to Russell underneath the Wargle. She puts one up, no good. Rebound Holmes. She goes up, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled down by Holmes. She puts it up again, no good. Rebound battled for again. Ava Brown from Harrisburg comes up with a loose ball. The ball is flung ahead to Douglas. Bounce pass underneath, trying to get it to Green, but it is broken up. And they're going to say last touch off of Harrisburg. And the Lady Hawks will take over. 4:39 to go, first quarter. Into Wargle. Wargle back to Russell. Russell works the right side. Pulls back from a trap. Now doubles back and gets across the timeline. Lady Bulldogs failed to trap there. Russell looking for help. Hits Wargle down in the corner. Terrible camera work. Sorry, folks. Underneath the Cadence Holloway. Holloway loses the handle on it. Maddie Walker from Harrisburg comes up with it. Gives it off to Green. Green flings it ahead to Douglas. Douglas fires up the shot from the side. No good. Cadence Holloway yanks down the rebound and pulls it away from a couple of Bulldog defenders. Cadence will work it up court. Gives it off Abby Eastman. Abby will pull up top and run the point position for the Hawks. Over to Russell. Russell to Holloway, top of the key. Over to Wargle. Fires the three. It is up. It is no good. Long rebound, Green from Harrisburg. She throws it ahead. It is run down by Hathaway. Hathaway drives the go. Shot blocked by Hallie Holmes. She gets the rebound off the block shot. Gets it to Eastman. Now to Holloway. Back to Eastman. And with 3.5 minutes to go, the Lady Hawks very much in the game here. 5-4. Harrisburg on top. To Holmes, top of the key underneath to Russell. Her shot is up and good. Nice job on the offensive end for the Lady Hawks. Good ball movement. Way to find an open player. Ava Brown comes down for Harrisburg and just buries the three. And a quick timeout by Harrisburg as they take a 2-point lead over the Lady Hawks. 3:09 to go. We got a full timeout on the floor. And if you can hear the slamming, it is the Harrisburg coach. He is not pleased with his team's performance right now. But a very good start for the Lady Hawks as they just trail at 8-6. They did a nice job controlling the basketball. They've moved the ball well on offense so far, and defensively they have been very good. As we said earlier, the previous winners here today, Carmi, Hamilton County, and Edwards County. And we are ready to go for the inbound. Riley Russell triggered in. Lady Bulldogs in a little 1-2-2 half-court trap. Shot clock yet to be a factor in this game. Russell with the ball. Works it toward the middle. Kicks it across to Eastman. Eastman quickly into Holmes. Holmes turns, fires opposite like you should do, but Harrisburg floods the middle and comes up with the steal, and then immediately Harrisburg throws it into the front row. Good catch by Logan Brandon sitting down there in the front row. And the Lady Hawks take over with 2:50 to go in the first. To Hallie Holmes in the middle of the floor. She gets it off to Holloway, back to Russell, and the Lady Hawks will operate on their end as it is stolen away by Hathaway. Ahead to Green. Green drives. Her shot up and in. And the Lady Hawks give up the transition bucket. Eastman to Russell, to Holmes, back to Eastman. Eastman's going to drive to the block. She is fouled on her way to the goal. Hathaway is going to pick up that foul. That is going to be her first. And the team's second as Hannah Forrester will check in. And Sophie Wargle will go to the bench to have a seat. And they're going to say, yeah, they had her at the free throw line, but I thought they'd call that on the ground. Russell to inbound for the Lady Hawks. Into Holloway, cutting to the goal. Her shot, no good. Walker had the rebound, but lost it off her leg. Hathaway comes up with it, ahead to Green. Green in the corner. Brown fires the three, no good. Rebound, number 33, new player in the game. That is Sally Morse, who connects for her first basket. And the Lady Hawks are down 6. Forrester to Holmes, back to Russell. Russell over to Forrester. Back to Russell near the timeline. She works, she drives the middle, lays it up and in. Nice job, Riley Russell. Lady Hawks, I'm telling you, when she is scoring, they're a much better ball club. Foul listed on Morris. That'll be her first. Glad to see Riley looking to score right now. Second shot, her free throw's off the rim, no good. Hathaway with the rebound, ahead to Green. Green up court for the Lady Bulldogs. Into the corner to Brown. Brown up top, Walker. Walker to Hathaway to Brown, fires the three. It is way short. Rebound Walker. She spins her way back to the goal. Her shot no good. Rebound long out to Hathaway, or to Holloway. Holloway ahead to Eastman, broken up and stolen by Hathaway. Ahead to Green, running the break by herself, but she is going to be fouled by Hannah Forster, and that will send Jamison Green to the line to shoot 2 at the 1:15 mark of the first quarter. Lady Hawks will have Mariah Horton and Sophie Wargle checking in. First free throw from Green is no good. Hallie Holmes and Abby Eastman will have a seat. And for Pope County, my goodness, for Harrisburg, Quincy Nichols will check in. And there's a shot from Green, is up and good. And the Lady Bulldogs, full court pressure now. Pass broken up, but Hannah Forrester comes up with it. Nearly loses it, looking for the cutter on the low block. Harrisburg with the steal, ahead to Green. She drives and misses the layup. Hathaway's stick back, no good. Rebound fought for by Nichols. Her shot no good. Hathaway goes up, has it stripped away. Russell comes up with a loose ball after a pass from Holloway. She takes it the length and scores. The Lady Hawks, and they're battling. Hathaway across the line, now down to Nichols underneath to Green. Her shot no good. Sophie Wargle had the rebound, lost the handle on it, then strips it away from a Harrisburg player. The ball is fought for, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a last touch off of Gallatin County. Yeah, good fight down there by the Lady Hawks. 24 seconds to go. Riley Russell goes out as Greenlee Baker has checked in. Harrisburg flings it into Nichols. She fires the three. No good. Long rebound. Horton out to Forrester. Forrester quickly to the other end. 17 seconds on the clock. In the corner. Nearly knocked out of bounds by Baker. Underneath to Horton. And it is stolen by 22 Morse. She gives it off to Green. Green into the front court for the Bulldogs. Loses the dribble. And they're going to say last touch off of a Gallatin County player. 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Harper Fromm will check in for Cadence Holloway. Let her get a extra break here. Ball inbounded to Morse. Her shot is up and good. And at the end of one, the Lady Hawks will trail it by 5, but a good first quarter for the Lady Hawks. We'll be back in just a minute. A good first quarter for the Lady Hawks as they trail it by 5 here as we go to the second. That last bucket from Harrisburg, had they not got it, it's only a 3-point ball game. And I know Coach Fromm was not pleased about that last bucket, but everything else in that first quarter, I know he has to be very well pleased. So Hannah Forrester to inbound for the Lady Hawks across the way. We are waiting for the clock to be reset. And it is ready to go. And the pass is in and nearly stolen, and is stolen by Morse of Harrisburg. She feeds Walker on the far side. Her shot up and good. And Harrisburg takes advantage of a Lady Hawk error and gets a bucket to start the second. Forrester with the ball for the Lady Hawks. Gives it off to Worgle over to Russell on the far side. Russell works it back to the middle. To Forrester. To Holmes. In the corner, Worgle fires the three. Nearly off the board and good. Walker with the rebound. Flings it ahead. Hathaway all by herself. Lays it up and in. And a timeout. Gallatin County. As Coach Fromm doesn't want them to get too far away. And the Lady Bulldogs with a couple of quick buckets to get things going here in the second quarter. So I want to put a stop to that as soon as we can, and that's what Coach Fromm is trying to do. .7:22 to go in the first half. Lady Hawks trail it by 9. Ball into Russell. Russell working against the full court pressure of the Lady Bulldogs over to Forrester. Down to Holloway's going to drive the baseline. Pulls back out, kicks it up top to Russell. Russell. Russell into the corner to Holloway. Nearly throws it away. She steps on the end line trying to save it. Pass was just a little bit over her head. Unforced error there for the Lady Hawks as they give this back to the Lady Bulldogs with exactly 7 minutes to go in the first half. Checking in for Harrisburg is Emma Harbison.
For Harrisburg, 11, Matess Harbison.
Douglas in the corner to Walker. To Hathaway, to Douglas. Back to Douglas, top of the key. To Harbison, underneath the green. She spins, center of the lane, puts one up, and we're going to have a foul coming, probably on Hallie Holmes. It is. And that will be Hallie's second and team first here in the second quarter. And Jamison Green will be at the line shooting 2. First shot, no good off the back iron. Green with her second shot on its way. And it's no good. Rebound, Hallie Holmes. Holmes gives it off to Holloway. Nearly has it swiped, but she gets it back. Now she's looking for help. She gets it across to Worgle. Worgle is going to be called for a double dribble up near the timeline. And the official and the coach from Harrisburg having a nice long conversation down there, holding up the game. Pass into Walker. Walker across the line. Bounce pass into Hathaway, cut in the lane, and she will be called for the charge as she bowls over Hallie Holmes, and that will be her second and team first as Gallatin will take over. 6:22 to go first half. Checking in for Harrisburg is Ava Brown, and checking out is Hathaway with her 2 fouls. Russell off to Eastman. Eastman ahead to Holmes. Holmes spins, hits Holloway, cutting to the other side. No good on the shot. The rebound is long and fought for, and we're going to have a foul coming against Gallatin County. Cadence Holloway picks up the foul. That is her first, team second. And the Lady Hawks trying to hold serve here again. Down 9 points. Ball in the corner underneath to Walker. Walker bounced past the green, no good. Brown picks it up on the far side. Now it's flung back across. Walker again. They're going to try it again. She's on the baseline. She hits Douglas, cutting the lane, and she scores. And the Lady Bulldogs extend their lead. Gallatin quickly down court. Pass underneath the Wargle. Her shot partially blocked and no good. Rebound on the ground is fought for. Jump ball. It's going to be Harrisburg basketball. Brown over to Walker for three. Her shot no good. Rebound underneath. Russell. She is going to be trapped in the corner. Gets it to Wargle. Wargle back to Russell. And she will bring it across the line for the Lady Hawks. Gives it off. Eastman to Holmes. Underneath Russell. Kicks it out. Holloway just inside the three-point line. No good. Long rebound. Fought for on the ground. Going to have a tie-up, and it's going to be Gallatin basketball. 5 minutes exactly left in the first half. Sally Morse checks in for Harrisburg, and Hannah Forster will check in as Sophie Wargle will go to the bench for the Lady Hawks. Abby Eastman to inbound under the basket. Into Russell in the corner. To Holloway, slapped out of bounds by Green. Gallatin will inbound across the way. Ball into Holmes. Back to Eastman. Fires a long three. It is good. Abby Eastman from another zip code out there connects. And the Lady Hawks break the scoring drought as Harrisburg quickly up court. And we got a walk whistled against Brown as she took an extra step with the ball. Yeah, with 4:42 to go in the first half, Lady Hawks with a chance to cut the lead. Holloway off to Forster. Forster spins back, hits Holloway. To Holmes, to Holloway. She loses the handle. Swiped away by Harrisburg. Ahead to Brown. She goes up, and we're going to have a foul coming on Russell, and that's going to be her third. That's a tough break there. Riley having a good ball game. Really didn't need to have her off the floor, but she's playing a gem of a game right now. Ava Brown, her first free throw up and good. Connects on her first. Second shot is up and no good. Long rebound. Morse comes down with it. She's tied up. It'll be Harrisburg basketball on the possession. Hathaway checks back in for Harrisburg as Nichols will go to the bench. Douglas in, stolen by Holloway, but she can't hang on to it. Out of bounds. Harrisburg across the way. And Coach Fromm with a timeout.
We're looking for one lucky kid to take the court at halftime to show off their basketball skills. Here's how it works. Making layups, taking a free throw, and hitting three-pointers.
We got a full timeout. We're going to step away for just a moment. Be right back. We are back. That was a quick full timeout. Okay, yeah, their clock was wrong. So yeah, the clock is running up there. I don't know what's going on. They're having some serious issues with the clock down there, I believe. I think we're good to go now. Across the way, Douglas to inbound the ball for Harrisburg. They're checking to make sure that the clock is correct. And I think there's some discrepancy on how much. And we have not reset the clock nor started the clock. Now it's started. Shot from Brown. Hathaway with the rebound. She is tied up by Horton. And that will be Horton's first foul as they're going to whistle her. No, we have someone else. Abby Eastman whistled for that foul. I didn't even realize Abby was in there on that play, but the referee thought she was. Douglas into Green. Her three is on the way, and it is good. And we really didn't need that. To Holmes, middle of the floor, over to Horton. Horton will take an extra step with the ball on the Lady Hawks. Coach Fromm saying, hey, calm down. We're all right here. Relax. 4:02 on the clock. Douglas into Brown, back to Douglas. Across the line to the right side. Up top to Brown. Over to Walker. She fires a three. No good. Rebound fought for by two Bulldogs. They flip it up in the air. Walker comes up with it. Brown to Hathaway for three. And it's good. And they are going to count the basket. And we've got a foul underneath on Harrisburg. Shot's good. And a foul coming against. Foul on Walker underneath on the rebound. For the Hawks, Greenlee Baker and Sophie Wargle check in as Hannah Forrester and Mariah Horton will have a seat. Lady Hawks down by 15, 3:44 to go. Riley Russell checking back in. Riley with 3 fouls, so coach is going to go ahead and roll the dice now as Cadence Holloway will check out. Russell into Holmes. Holmes turns, throws it deep. Abby Eastman loses the handle on it. It's picked up by Brown. Terrible camera work by me again. Into the front court to Green. Over to Brown. Brown fires the shot. It is up and in. Another three-pointer. And the Lady Hawks are falling victim to the three-point shot here in the latter stages of the second quarter. Eastman to Holmes. Holmes looking for help. She's going to dribble. She's going to take it all the way down. She lays it up. No good. Wargle runs down the loose ball. Rebound to Baker for three. Off the board. And Greenlee Baker finds the bank open. Harrisburg quickly to their end. Douglas. And apparently the official decides that now's a good time for a technical foul. I didn't see anything that warranted that. And Green will shoot the technical free throws. 2:51 to go, first half. Her first shot is up and good. Second shot is up, and it is also good.
Harrisburg substitutions, 3, Kingsley, Stewart, and 10, Coral, Ethel.
And Harrisburg will inbound the ball across the way. Coach Fromm says, yeah, it's all right, I understand. And as the official was over-explaining it to him, but didn't really see anything that warranted a technical there, in my opinion. But apparently he did. So Stewart with the ball gives it off to Douglas. Douglas looking for a little help. Defended well out there. Her pass goes off the shin of Green. Green picks it back up. Works the ball to the middle of the floor. Over to Hathaway. Dumps it down low. Nope, across to Douglas for three. And it is good. And the Lady Hawks are just falling victim to the three right here. Baker to Wargle to Holmes. Holmes all by herself up there. Gives it off to Wargle. 2:08 on the clock. Wargle drives, fires one up from about 10 feet and good. And Sophie connects with her second basket of the game. Harrisburg quickly there in. Douglas tries to dump it into Green. She does. And she is going to be called for a charge as she bowls over. Hallie Holmes had her position down there, did a good job. And number 33, Sally Morris, will check in as Hathaway will go to the bench. Russell into Eastman. Back to Russell. To Eastman. Eastman works across the line. Almost runs into her own player. Gets it off to Russell. 1:37 on the clock. She works to the left side. Gives it off to Baker. Baker thought about a three, didn't take it. She works back to the right side to Eastman. Fires a long three. No good. Long rebound. Sophie Wargle runs it down. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds. And we're going to have a foul coming on Douglas as she picks up her second foul. Holloway will check in as Russell will check out. Harper Fromm will check in for the Lady Hawks. And Eastman will go to the bench. Number 12 has checked in for Harrisburg, and that is Riley Hathaway. And passes in to Holmes. She turns. She tries to dump it down low. They do get it low to Holloway. Her shot is up and in. And the Lady Hawks. Nice job there. They had the reset on the shot clock. Hathaway over to Morse. To Nichols. Over to Hathaway. To Morse. Up top. That's Stewart for three. And every Lady Bulldog has hit a three-point shot now, it feels like, as Stewart connects off the bench. Holmes ahead to Wargle. Wargle is going to drive to Baker. Fires a three. Holloway with the rebound is pulled to the ground, and it's going to be a foul coming on Hathaway. Riley Hathaway with the foul. Hallie Holmes to shoot two. Mariah Horton checking in for the Lady Hawks. Hasn't come in yet. There's a few Lady Bulldogs checking in. 34.7 on the clock. Hallie with her first basket of the game for the Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks tried to scrap their way back into this thing. Wargle goes to the bench as Forrester. Second shot on its way from Holmes. No good. Rebound. Harrisburg. Walker pulls it down. Into the corner to Stewart. Fires the three. Off the board and good. Wow. I mean, they have put on a barrage of three-point shooting in this second quarter. And Holloway is going to be called for a walk as she tries to split some defense. Horton will check in for Holmes. 14 seconds to go in the first half. Ball into Green. Green across the line for Harrisburg. Over to Stewart. Fires another three. Can't believe it didn't go in. Forrester flings it ahead, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Lady Hawks trail it by 21 at the break. And we're going to step away for a moment. We'll be back with some stats and figures, and we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pinboards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
The philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
Shawnee Tree Service LLC is a fully insured local business that provides 24/7 service on storm cleanup. They also provide tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. Contact Gallatin County native Garrett Crane at 618-383-3019 for all your needs. The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, the West family, Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters, the Russell family, class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks Athletics.
Hi, we're back here. We got about 4.5 minutes before the start of the second half. Let's take a look real quick at the scoring for the Lady Hawks. They were led in scoring in the first half by Riley Russell with 8. 4 points for Sophie Wargle, 3 points for Greenlee Baker, 3 points for Abby Eastman, 2 points for Cadence Holloway, and a point for Hallie Holmes for their total of 21. For Harrisburg, they are led at the break by Jamison Green with 9, 7 points for Coral Hathaway, 7 points for Ava Brown, 5 points for Douglas, 6 points for Stewart, 4 points for Walker, and 4 points for Morse for their total of 42. And, just stepping back and thinking about this a little bit, Harrisburg had just a flourish of 3-point shots to end the first half. By my count, there were, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-point baskets in that second quarter to end the half, which is a total of 18 points. If you just take half of those away, it's a 10-point ball game. If you take all of those away, well, it's back to a 3-point ball game. So, obviously you can't take them all away, but some of the shots they had put up, were off the board. And, not to discount the shooting from Harrisburg, it was just spot on. But when a team gets that hot, it's difficult to make the turn and come back. But the Lady Hawks hanging in there. I think it's been a great game plan. The Lady Hawks have played real well, and they're going to have to keep the consistent play going in the second half to dig into this lead as best they can. So with that, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Lady Hawks. Win or lose, they will play on Monday. A loss, and they will play at 10 a.m. on Monday against Goreville. If they come back and win this, they will take on Edwards County at 1 o'clock on Monday. And then beyond there, they will either play on Wednesday or Thursday, and that is, of course, all determinant on the outcome of this game, if they're the consolation or if they are in the winner's bracket. The following week, on the 26th, the Lady Hawks will be in action in the GEC tournament. They will play 2 nights that week, as the ladies tournament and the guys tournament are embedded together this year. On Tuesday the 27th, the Lady Hawks will play Hardin County at 5 o'clock. And then on Saturday the 31st, the Lady Hawks will square off with the Pope County Lady Pirates, and that game also at 5 o'clock. Those games will be at Southeastern Illinois College. For the Hawks, just sitting up here chatting with Coach Matt Lawler a little bit at halftime before we came back. They are over at Harrisburg tonight for a game with the Bulldogs. And then next week they jump in the deep water in the conference with a game at home on Tuesday night against NCOE. And then they get their first action on Friday night, the 23rd, at home against the Hardin County Cougars. And then they will enter GEC tournament play the following week on the 26th. And we do not know yet where they will be seated. Right now, the Hawks are in first place in the conference at 6-0, but they have not came out with pairings for the conference tournament at this time. If they did that today, by rights, the Hawks should have the number 1 seed, but we're hoping for a top 2 or 3 seed out of that anyway. And as soon as we get that information, it will be on the social media site, I'm sure, and we will pass that along to you if we're able to get it when we're broadcasting a game here. So we are about 20 seconds away from the start of the second half. It looks like it will be Harrisburg basketball across the way. So obviously, when things are going the wrong direction, they just keep going that way. And we're going to start the third here. Let me update my scoreboard, just so everybody knows where we're at in this thing. Oh, they had it wrong on the scoreboard here. It will be Gallatin County basketball to start this half, so yay for our team. Forrester to inbound for the Hawks, gets it to Russell, and away we go. For the Lady Hawks, they have their starting unit out there. Russell, Forrester, Wargle, Holloway and Holmes, and Sophie is going to be called for a double dribble and a turnover back to the Harrisburg Lady Bulldogs. Harbison inbounds the ball to Douglas, and she brings it up court, center of the court to Walker. Near the top of the key, over to Harbison. She tries to dump it down low, and Cadence Holloway comes up with the steal. To Forster, to Russell, and the Lady Hawks go back to work. And we got a jump ball, and it will be Harrisburg basketball. And I apologize. I thought I heard a buzzer going off, but I did not. Into the front court is Green. Green is going to drive all the way to the hole, loses the handle, gets it back. Rebound is going to be fought for. Jump ball, Gallatin County basketball. 7:20 to go, third quarter. And Harrisburg is going to go to the full court press. Looks like a full court man-to-man press. Russell throws it into Holloway. Holloway is going to drive all the way down, I hope. Yep, she does to the block. No good. Rebound fought for out. Harbison comes up with it ahead to Douglas. Douglas into the front court, spins into a defender. Her shot off the board is no good. Rebound Wargle. Wargle quickly back to the Hawkins. She pulls back, waits for her team. Gets it out to Russell. Gives it off to Wargle. To Holmes. Holmes is going to be called for a travel. I'm not sure I saw one there, but maybe he did see her foot move. Looked like she just turned to shoot, but I think that's what Coach Fromm is saying. Into the front court is Green. Green gives it off to Douglas. Douglas throws it out of bounds, and the Lady Hawks will take over with 6:40 to go, third quarter. Forster into Russell. Russell into the front court. Gives it off. Holloway drives, has the ball stripped away, and Harrisburg comes up with it. Green streaks ahead of the crowd, lays one up and in. And Harrisburg will connect first in the second half. Russell dribbles up into a trap, nearly has it taken away, gets it off to Holmes. To Forster, down low to Holloway. She spins into the defender, and we're going to have a foul coming. My camera just about fell off the stand. Sorry about that. Foul was whistled against Hathaway. That'll be her third. Hallie Holmes to inbound for the Lady Hawks. Into Russell in the corner, down to Holmes. She turns, spins toward the goal, goes up, scores! Good move there by Hallie Holmes. And the foul was whistled against Walker. It's her second. Hallie's free throw is up and no good. Rebound. The rebound was Harbison, and as she tried to pull free from a defender, she jumped and came back down, traveled, and gave the ball back to the Lady Hawks. 6:05 to go, third quarter. Into Holloway, through her hands. Pulled away is Harbison. Hathaway ahead to Harbison. Her shot is put up and blocked, but she is going to be fouled. And Cadence Holloway picks up her second foul. At the line, Coral Hathaway. Her shot no good. Keep getting Hathaway and Harbison's numbers confused. Abby Eastman checks in as Hannah Forrester will go to the bench. Just under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Sophie Wargle. She comes out. She's going to go all the way down to Eastman on the low block. She shoots, has her shot blocked, and a foul coming on Harbison, and that will be her first, team second, and Abby will go to the line to shoot a pair. Abby's first shot is no good. Second shot is on its way, and it is good. And Abby with her first basket of the second half. Here the ball is knocked away from Green, nearly stolen. They're going to say touched, last touch off of Gallatin. Brown into Green. Green dribbles over a screen, fires up the three. It is good. And Harrisburg continues with the hot shooting from outside. Pass ahead now to Eastman. Here come the Lady Hawks. Her pass picked off by Green. She flings it out. Harbison has it. Throws it ahead to Brown. Brown underneath. Hathaway to Walker. Her shot up and good. Lady Bulldogs do a nice job running the break. When they have numbers, they are hard to beat. Eastman's pass is broken up and knocked out of bounds by a number of Bulldogs. Forrester will check in as Eastman will go to the bench. And for Harrisburg, Stewart checks in and Harbison will have a seat. Riley Russell to inbound for the Lady Hawks. Into Holloway. Her shot is blocked, but no call. Walker blocks it. Green comes up with it, gets it ahead. Pass ends up to Brown. Her three is no good. Holloway with the rebound. Holloway has it. She's going to drive the link, pulls back, fires the three, and it's good. And Cadence Holloway connects with a deep ball. And the Hawks trail it by 22. Brown with the ball. Over to Stewart. Stewart fires the three. No good. Rebound. Walker, her shot is batted away. And Sophie Wargle comes up with the loose ball. She is going to be fouled up top by Hathaway. And if I am correct, that is her fourth. 4:22 to go, third quarter. Russell to Forrester. Lady Hawks break the press. Gives it off to Holloway. She's going to drive the lane. Lays up the one-hander. No good. Holmes with the rebound. She goes back up. She is going to be fouled. And Hallie Holmes will go to the line to shoot two. Foul against number 22. That's Quincy Nichols. That'll be her first. Hallie Holmes will shoot a pair. First one up and good from Hallie. Hallie's second free throw. It's off the back iron and good. Hallie connects with both shots, and the Lady Hawks trail it by 20. Brown gives it off to Green. To Stewart, to Brown, fires the three, no good, rebound. Green takes it away from Russell, spins to the middle of the lane, puts up the shot, and she is going to be fouled. And a foul on Hallie Holmes. That'll be her third. And Green will go to the line to shoot two for the Lady Bulldogs. First shot is up and good. Second shot is also good. Holloway into Russell, center court. She breaks the press and is going to be whistled for a double dribble on the far end. And checking in for Harrisburg is Douglas, as Brown will check back out. 3:35 to go, third quarter. Douglas with the ball into the front court. Gives it off to Stewart. Stewart in the corner. Ball handed off to Green. She fires the three. No good. A rebound, Sophie Wargle. Ahead to Russell. Russell in the corner. Holloway fires one up. No good. Rebound tapped out. Green comes up with it. She is breaking to the other end and has it stripped away by Sophie Wargle. Greenlee Baker checking in for the Hawks, as Holloway will go to the bench. 3:05 to go, third quarter. Douglas into Green. She fires the three from the corner and hits it. And Green connects on the three, and that will put her in the 1,000-point club for the Harrisburg Lady Bulldogs. So congratulations to her. At the 2:59 mark, Gallatin trails at 54-29. Russell to inbound the ball. Harrisburg still applying pressure. Into Holmes, over to Forster. Forster across the line, into the corner. Baker underneath. Wargle puts up the shot. It's good. Into the front court is Douglas. She pulls up at the three-point line. She fires a shot. No good. Rebound. We finally have a rebound on a board there. It's second foul on Nichols. Good job on the box out. And that's also going to send the Lady Hawks to the line. And Riley Russell is walking up like she was the party that got the foul, and she is on the line. She will be shooting the shots. Apologize, dropped my papers there. Riley with the first shot, no good. And Riley is going to square it up again and shoot her second. And it is hard off the back iron, rebounded by Morse. Gets it to Green, over to Douglas, back to Green. Green's going to drive. Misses the shot, rebound Holmes. Holmes is mugged down there by Nichols, but she gets it and scores. And the Lady Hawks having a tough time of it right now. Still not playing a bad ball game at all. Just the breaks aren't just going their way here on a couple of things right now. The shots aren't falling, and amongst other things, Baker with a shot. Corner three. Up to Harbison. Or Hathaway, excuse me. Gives it off to Douglas. Douglas back to Green. Green works on the right side over a screen, back over a screen, gets it back to Hathaway. Over to Green, fires the three. No good. Rebound Douglas, she goes up, she scores. Douglas did a good job having position down there on the rebound, had her blocked out. The Hawks bring it up into the front court as Harrisburg has dropped the pressure back to the half-court set. Baker with the ball, gives it off to Forster. Forster fires the three, and it is good. And the Lady Hawks continue to battle. Down into the corner, Nichols fires the three, no good. Rebound. Sophie Wargle, she brings it out. She's going to go the length. She fires the three. Off the board, no good. Long rebound. Hathaway ahead to Green. Green has it stripped from behind by Wargle. 46 seconds to go in the third. Lady Hawks trail it by 21. They whistle a foul on Sophie on that one. Well, the Lady Hawks, Harper Fromm, Cadence Holloway check in. Russell and Forrester will have a seat. Abby Eastman also checking in. As Sophie Wardle will have a seat. Pass in underneath the goal. Lady Hawks converge on it. The Harrisburg basketball. It was into Riley Hathaway, and about 2 Lady Hawks jumped on it and tied her up. Douglas to inbound again for Harrisburg. Into the corner to Walker. Her pass stolen by Harper Fromm. Holloway on the run is going to drive. Middle of the lane, lays it up. No good. Walker to Hathaway. 31 seconds on the clock. Her pass is picked off by Fromm. Fromm back to the other end. Gives it off to Baker. Baker to Eastman. Underneath, Holloway. Her shot this time is good. Lady Hawks still scratching and battling. Into the corner underneath the nickel. She feeds Walker on the other side. Her shot no good. Rebound tap back to Hathaway. She fires up the one-hander. She is fouled underneath. And that's going to be on Eastman. That'll be her second. And it will send Riley Hathaway to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Mariah Horton checks in as Hallie Holmes will go to the bench. And it looks like Green has checked in and Walker will go to the bench for Harrisburg. 3 seconds to go. Pass into Eastman. That's going to be the end of the third quarter as time has expired. And we're going to step away for a moment, be back with the fourth quarter in just a second. And both teams back out on the floor. Be Gallatin County basketball to start this fourth quarter. Lady Hawks trail it by 21. And still having clock issues. Shot clock has not been a factor at all in this game. Both teams have, no one's had any problems with it. Ball slapped back to Horton there as she tried to pass it ahead. Now she has it stripped from behind by Walker, who feeds Green, who goes up and scores. Harper Fromm with the ball. Bulldogs still with the press on. We got a timeout. Gallatin County. And I'm sure they weren't expecting the pressure defense. this late in the game. But, honestly, the Lady Hawks have played a great ball game here. When you consider the last 2 times these teams met at the beginning of the season, I don't recall the final scoring on this, but it was probably a 40 or 50 point ball game. I do not remember. I know it was a rough one, and the Lady Hawks have really, really shown the strides they have made throughout this season here in this game, as they trail it right now by 23, which is not where you want to be in the fourth quarter. But honestly, they have played a fantastic ball game. Lady Hawks have sent their starting unit back out on the floor, and Harrisburg remains with their starting unit on the floor. As it'll be Gallatin basketball over in front of the Harrisburg bench. Russell to inbound. Into Eastman. To Wargle. I'm sorry, Eastman is in there instead of Forrester. Eastman over to Russell. Russell up top to Wargle. Wargle gives it off to Russell. Russell works right, gives it off to Wargle. To Eastman, it is nearly stolen. It's knocked loose. Hathaway does come up with the steal, feeds Harbison, cutting the other side. She misses the layup. The rebound is batted around and knocked into the corner, and they're going to say last touch off of Cadence Holloway down there. Nope, they're going to say last touch off of a Harrisburg player. And Lady Hawks will take over. Russell back across the line, 7 minutes to play left in the game. Gives it off to Wargle. Wargle to Holloway. Holloway works the left side back to the center, now over to the right. Over a screen, goes baseline, looking for help. Gives it to Russell. Russell works it back up top, now back to the right. Kicks it into the corner. Wargle fires one up. No good. Rebound. Hathaway gives it off to Green. Green goes all the way up and scores. And the Lady Hawks. Coach Fromm empties his bench and looks down at the opposing team and says, put everybody in. Pass across, knocked out of bounds. And for the Lady Hawks checking in, Mariah Horton, Harper Fromm, Greenlee Baker, Claire Hunt, and Jocelyn Oxford. And for Harrisburg, Harbison will have a seat as number 33, Sally Morse, will check back in. Fromm with the ball over to Baker. Baker in the corner. Horton thought about a three, didn't take it. Gives it back to Baker. Baker looks to drive. Ball's knocked out of bounds. They're going to say as a shot clock violation. So as I was speaking about the shot clock not being an issue, the shot clock becomes an issue. And checking in for Harrisburg, number 22, Quincy Nichols, number 20, Ava Brown. To the bench are Maddie Walker and Douglas. Green over to Brown, underneath to Nichols. Tries to feed Morris on the baseline, but it's broken up and stolen by the Lady Hawks. Greenlee Baker comes out with it. She works across the line to Oxford. Oxford to Horton. To Hunt, fires it up. Claire Hunt with a three. Nice shot by Claire. Hathaway fires a three for Harrisburg. No good. Oxford with the rebound. 5:20 to go. Pass ahead to Hunt. Hunt dribbles up, kicks it out to Oxford. Oxford fires up the three. It's going to be way short. Hathaway with the rebound. Gives it to Nichols. Ahead to Morse. Morse gives it off to Green. Green still out there. Gets it over to Nichols on the far side. Up to Hathaway. Hathaway fires the three. No good. Rebound Oxford. Jocelyn Oxford with the rebound. She works it back up for the Lady Hawks. Over to Fromm. Fromm. Underneath the Horton. A little too high. It's going to be out of bounds. Harrisburg basketball. 4:42 to go Harrisburg will take over. Up into the front court. Green off to Brown to Stewart in the corner. She fires the three, no good. Rebound Morse out to Stewart. She gives it to Brown, no good. Rebound Baker. And Baker dribbles it up, gives it off to Fromm. Fromm works to the left, kicks it in the corner. Baker fires the three, in and out. Rebound, Nichols had it, loses it, dives on it. Jump ball, it will be Harrisburg basketball. .404 left to play. Brown across the line. Into the corner to Stewart, back to Brown. Brown, back to Stewart. Fires the three, no good. Rebound, Green. And she tries to dump it off a Hawk player. Harper Fromm dives on it and saves it back in bounds. Horton ahead to Baker for two. And the Lady Hawks cut it back to 20. Pass underneath to Morse. Her pass is slapped away. Baker comes up with a loose ball. Lady Hawks back to their end. It is knocked loose by Green. Oxford picks it up in the backcourt and gives it to Baker. Baker is going to drive all the way to the block. Her shot is up, no good. But a rebound, a foul on Stewart. And Greenlee Baker will go to the line to shoot two at the 3:14 mark of the game. Baker's first shot is up and good. Checking in for Harrisburg, number 12, Riley Hathaway. Greenlee has a second shot coming. And it is up and good. Lady Hawks keep fighting. Green in the corner to Morse, back to Baker, up top to Brown. Over to Stewart, back to Brown, to Green in the corner. She pulls, she fires the three, and it is good. And apparently it was an official's timeout as they have gotten Green out of the ball game. And number 5, Trinity Hathaway has checked in. And with 2:52 to go, Lady Hawks trail it by 21. Fromm into the front court. Gets it off, Baker. Bounce pass, trying to get around the defender, but the pass gets away, gets out of bounds, and it will be Harrisburg basketball. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Hathaway to Brown. In the corner to Stewart. Fires the three. Misses the three. Rebound Oxford. I think that's Oxford's third or fourth rebound since coming into the game. Stolen away by Hathaway. Riley Hathaway drives the length, kicks it out. Back to Stewart. Over to Trinity Hathaway. In the corner to Morse. Morse just inside the three-point line. No good. Rebound Baker. Baker has it stolen by Mariah Horton, who gives it off to Harper Fromm. Fromm across the line. Up top to Oxford. Oxford to Baker. To Fromm as it's knocked loose. Oxford, her pass is over to Baker. Underneath to Horton. Horton pulls it out. Gives it off to Fromm. The pass is knocked away and a foul coming. Number 20. That is Ava Brown. That'll be her first. Lady Hawks will inbound in front of Oxford into Fromm. Ball's knocked loose. Scrum on the ground. Jump ball. Gallatin basketball. Greenlee Baker dove on that and tied up the Bulldog player. Real good effort here by the Lady Hawks today. Ball inbounded. Baker in the corner. Up top, Oxford. Oxford fires the three. Has it batted down by Hathaway. Hathaway to the other end. Gives it up to Donaldson. Donaldson drives, shoots, and scores. Foul was whistled against number 2, Mariah Horton, her first. Abby Eastman checks in as Harper Fromm will have a seat. And checking in for Harrisburg, number 30, Kinsley Reynolds, and number 32, Tinsley Hathaway. Wow, another Hathaway. That is 3 on the floor. Shot is no good. Rebound, Eastman gives it off to Horton. Horton to Oxford, back to Eastman. Oxford with the ball. Works to the corner. Her pass stolen by Hathaway. Gives it off to Hathaway. Throws it ahead to Donaldson. Donaldson drives to the block. Nice little up and under, but they're going to call her for a walk. And Harper Fromm will check back in for the Hawks, as does number 1 for Harrisburg. That is Callie Reynolds. Fromm across the line, just under a minute to go. Coach Fromm calling the plays. Doing what good coaches do, still coaching his team. Hunt from the corner, no good. Rebound, battled for. Oxford comes up with it. That's got to be rebound number 6 for Oxford. Fromm shot off the board, no good. Hunt comes up with it, back to Oxford. Oxford dumps it down low to Horton. Horton makes a move, loses the handle. Hathaway gets it, tied up by Horton. It'll be Harrisburg basketball. 25 seconds left to go in this one. Donaldson will bring it up. Gives it off to Reynolds to Donaldson, over to Hathaway. Hathaway across to Reynolds, nearly stolen by Eastman. It is saved back in bounds by Eastman. Donaldson has it with 8 seconds to go. To Hathaway, to Reynolds, to Hathaway. Fires a 3, no good. Hunt with a rebound, and that's the way this one's going to end. Just realized I had the camera setting it where it was at. I apologize for that, folks. I'm kind of sitting in a weird spot here. Hey, Lady Hawks, let's not take anything away from them on this one. They drop it to Harrisburg by 23, but compared to the way the season began for the Lady Hawks, I think that they would take this, not necessarily the loss, but the improvement that they have made, the strides that they have made are very evident. And it is no doubt that no doubt why they have clinched the GEC championship regular season already with an effort like this. So I'm going to step away for just a moment and get some totals. I'm going to see what we have Coach Fromm coming up. He's going to sit and talk to us for a moment. So hang on just a second, and we're going to hear from him. Well, Coach, the outcome is not what you wanted, but I think that the effort in the outcome is something that you're pretty proud of.
Yeah, I'm super proud of the way the girls played tonight. I mean, last time we played these girls, I think it was 52-10. Tonight, 69-46. We played hard. We didn't back down the whole game. It was a difference about 6 or 8 possessions where we had 6 or 8 turnovers that they capitalized on. Every one of them give Harrisburg credit. They're a really good team, one of the best 2A teams in the area. And we gave them a little scare there, but we played hard. And I've always told the girls it's not really the win or loss at the end. It's how we played throughout, and what we did right and what we did wrong. And our girls did a lot right tonight, and I was really pleased with the effort and the execution tonight.
And it was a 23 point loss, but at the half, while you guys were in the locker room, Coach Lawler was up here, and he and I were just chatting. And Harrisburg had quite a flurry in that second quarter where they dumped in about 6 3-pointers right there toward the end of that second quarter. That's 18 points. You take about half of those away, you're looking at a much closer ball game and a much different outcome probably.
Well, they've got two really good scorers on their team, and our job was to take them out of the ball game the best we could. And we did that to the best extent we could for most of the game. But we were going to let those other players try to beat us, and they did. They did their job. They hit 6 threes in that second quarter. We made an adjustment on that in the third quarter, and it paid off for us. We kind of made our own little run there. But they have a lot of good shooters on that team, and I was super proud of the defensive effort, though. I know they scored 69 points, but we defended pretty well most of the night, and rebounded really well tonight. So I was pretty happy. They got a lot of their points off of leak outs on rebounds. We got that in the first half also. We got that shut down in the second half. We did a lot better job of stopping leak outs. So I haven't seen the scorebook for the third and fourth quarter, but I'd say we're probably pretty close on the third and fourth quarter about how we played with them. But you're right, that second quarter, those threes were big. Yep.
And now you drop to the consolation side of the tournament, which let's face it, this tournament is loaded. It is good, and you drop to the consolation side. You got Goreville coming up on Monday, and a real good shot of advancing to the consolation championship if you play well against Goreville.
Yeah, Goreville's a good team. They beat us earlier this year, so our girls are actually excited to get to play them again. They wanted another opportunity at them. Goreville's a good team, well coached. They'll be ready for us on Monday, and we hope to be the same for them when we get back there.
Well, Coach, I got to tell you, the growth of your team is evident in a game like this, and congratulations on the effort today. And hey, let's go out and let's get this consolation championship. We'll see you on Monday.
All right, thank you, Coach. Thanks for all the fans that came out here tonight too. Appreciate it.
That was Coach Fromm that was talking to us there about the game today. Lady Hawks dropped one, but great effort for them. They will drop to the consolation side of this tournament, and they will play at 10 a.m. on Monday against Goreville, and I'm going to be here to bring that one to you on Monday morning. Let's check some scoring real quick as we finish things up here for the Hawks and the Lady Hawks on this Saturday. They were led in scoring today by Greenlee Baker with 10 points, 8 points for Riley Russell, 7 points for Cadence Holloway, 4 points for Sophie Wargle, 5 points for Hallie Holmes, 3 points for Abby Eastman, and 3 points for Claire Hunt. And Harrisburg, not going to go through all the scoring for Harrisburg. They were led in scoring, though, by Jamison Green with 26 points. She entered her way into the 1,000-point club today late in this ball game. And, Harrisburg with some sharp shooting early on. They kind of put this thing away. But the Lady Hawks, what a great effort. And you can't discount what they did. Checking again, the Lady Hawks will be in action Monday against Goreville at 10 a.m. And then depending on the outcome of that game, they will be playing Wednesday evening either at 6 o'clock or 7:30. 6 o'clock would be the not sure what place that would be. I guess that's the 7th place game. Consolation championship is at 7:30. So the Lady Hawks will be in one of those two contests depending on their outcome against Goreville on Monday. And then after that, they will move into the GEC tournament the following week. Tuesday the 27th, they'll play at 5 o'clock against Hardin County. And then Saturday the 31st, they will square off with the Pope County Lady Pirates at 5 p.m. Those two games will be at Southeastern Illinois College in the GEC tournament. A reminder, too, the Gallatin County Hawks, coached by Coach Matt Lawler, they'll be in action tonight over at Harrisburg. We will not be bringing that game to you, but Bulldog Media, I'm sure, from Harrisburg will have it. So if you're not able to get out and watch the game, you can watch it on that. And then next week, the Hawks will be at home on Tuesday and Friday with conference games against North City on Tuesday and Hardin County on Friday. And then they jump into the GEC tournament the following week. The pairings for that have not even been set yet. So with that, just a wrap up here. Harrisburg 69. Gallatin County 46, a great effort for the Lady Hawks. They'll be back in action again Monday at 10 a.m., and I'll be here to bring it to you. So until then, this is Dave Cruisen saying I will see you on Monday.